This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Saturday, July the 15th. I'm Michael Groff. A very active monsoon pattern in effect for the next several days here in the southwest with significant amounts of moisture, showers, thunderstorms, locally heavy rain possible. Even a few severe storms will be in our forecast. So let's talk about it as we look out there this morning just before 5 a.m. Scattered clouds in the valley right now, 91 degrees. A very warm start to the day at Sky Harbor presently. Dew points at 63, relative humidity 41%. The winds are light and the barometer is rising. Temperatures across the area this morning, low 80s to low 90s on the board. Satellite shows plenty of clouds in northwest Mexico. Scattered thunderstorms still going on, although they are weakening at this hour. Some of those over the Gulf of California. That may prompt a Gulf surge, which could send even more humidity here into southern Arizona through the day today. The watch warning map shows an air quality alert across Maricopa County. We have red flag warnings throughout much of the west and some heat advisories as well. Elsewhere around the nation, pretty quiet. The convective outlook, we've got a slight risk of severe storms up across Wisconsin and some of the adjacent states. A marginal risk of severe storms in Georgia and the Carolinas, as well as Idaho and Montana. And here in southern Arizona, once again, a marginal risk of severe storms this afternoon in pretty much the same zone we've had for the last several days. Phoenix, Gila Bend, Casa Grande, Tucson, Nogales, Douglas, and all areas in between. The primary risk from thunderstorms today will be strong, damaging winds. Could see a few microbursts, hail, locally heavy rain, and flash flooding. And yesterday afternoon, we even had a thunderstorm that produced a tornado just to the northeast of Tucson. Now, tornadoes are not really a big risk from storms, but of course, any monsoon storm is capable of producing a little spin-up EF0 tornado or a gustnado out ahead of it. So that is obviously a risk that we'll keep in mind. But let's talk about the details of our weather, the specifics here as we look at the models. This is the GFS. It's the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock Mountain Standard Time today. And the basic setup is similar to what we've had the last few days, except we're introducing more moisture into the state today. High pressure north of Arizona, creating a broad easterly flow. We have an inverted trough near El Paso this morning. Little shortwave disturbances out ahead of that will help to enhance shower and thunderstorm activity this afternoon. Partly sunny skies in the valley, highs 103 to 107. Now, the last several days, we've had a pretty good setup for storms. The problem has been that we have a cap in the atmosphere over the valley. In about the 10 to 15,000 foot level, we have this layer of stable, warm air. Imagine a soda bottle, an unopened soda bottle that you shake it up, and you've got plenty of carbonation, fizz at the top of that, but it can't escape because there's a cap on it. Well, today we're going to try and break that cap, and if we do, thunderstorms are going to explode across southern Arizona this afternoon and tonight. Let's look at some of the parameters to see if we can break the cap. First of all, plenty of CAPE. Convective available potential energy. This is tonight at 8 p.m. coming off the NAM. And you're seeing values over 2,000, 2,500 joules per kilogram here over Maricopa County. Far eastern Maricopa County, parts of Gila County, values over 3,000 joules per kilogram. So plenty of atmospheric instability. The moisture is certainly there in the atmosphere. Values this evening getting up over 2 inches of precipitable water. That's as high as it ever gets here. In fact, nearing 2.1, 2.2 inches, if the NAM is correct. We have plenty of lift in the atmosphere. Lift indices -6, -7, -8 here over south central Arizona. So obviously good lift, and that will help to break that cap. And once that starts to happen, shower and storm activity will become more robust. Here's the NAM tonight at 8 p.m. It's showing scattered thunderstorms down near Tucson, parts of Pinal County, and breaking out into northern and eastern Maricopa County. And some of these outflow boundaries are going to flow together, and we might get some good thunderstorms to develop. Obviously, it's a question mark, so we'll still say a 50% chance of storms tonight, but that's a pretty good chance for the monsoon. Here's the HRRR model tonight at 8 o'clock, and it's showing scattered thunderstorms over northwest Maricopa County and maybe a couple of isolated storms in the valley. But obviously, the radar isn't going to look like this, and these high-res models are going to struggle with the exact placement and timing of thunderstorms. Now, the monsoon forecast generally works like dominoes. One day affects the next. So if we have an active Saturday, for example, Sunday would ordinarily be a little less active. But tomorrow, somewhat extraordinary circumstances are in place. We have an inverted trough coming toward the state, good atmospheric dynamics. We have divergent flow aloft that allows air parcels to freely rise through the atmosphere. There's no cap on there. So numerous showers and thunderstorms will fire up over the mountains with good easterly flow. They'll be directed toward the south central deserts tomorrow afternoon. partly sunny skies here in the valley. Another 50-50 shot at showers and storms, and highs upper 90s to about 100. And that'll be the only inhibiting factor I see for tomorrow, is that there may be more clouds and so less heating, less thermodynamics in place. So the storms may not be as widespread or severe as they could otherwise be. But still, look at the atmospheric moisture tomorrow. Precipitable water values in excess of 2 inches here in southern Arizona. This is the NAM tomorrow afternoon at 5 p.m. It shows a pretty good thunderstorm complex breaking out here near the valley. With strong damaging winds possible with any storms that occur, maybe some hail. Heavy rain is really the big risk, though, and that's the thing that we're concerned about. This is the NAM tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. It shows a good thunderstorm complex here across much of south central Arizona. That would be nice. And then the NAM is showing heavy rain. I mean, this is the total precipitation output from the NAM between now and tomorrow night. It's got values anywhere from a half inch to almost 2 inches here in the valley. Now, does that mean we're going to get 2 inches of rain? Of course not. I'm only showing you this because this is a guide. This is indicative of the heavy rain potential that the models are honing in on for today and tomorrow. Monday will be an active day too, potentially. We'll say partly sunny skies, and highs could stay in the 90s all day, but still the potential of a few showers and storms around anywhere at any time. Doesn't mean it's going to rain all day, but that'll be with us through the day, and very humid conditions will continue. Another easterly wave comes through here Monday night and Tuesday morning, and we could have a nocturnal event Monday night and Tuesday morning. So you could be waking up to the sounds of showers and storms in the very early morning hours Tuesday. That's something we'll have to watch very carefully. If that occurs, could be an active period as well. Otherwise, Tuesday looks partly sunny with highs again upper 90s to about 101. Wednesday may be slightly less active, so a 30% chance of showers and storms in the afternoon and nighttime hours. Highs 100 to 103. Thursday, a typical monsoon forecast, slight chance of a late afternoon shower or storm. Highs 103 to 106. Same thing on Friday. Here's a week from today, Saturday the 22nd of July. Still a low-grade monsoon in effect. Here's Sunday the 23rd, and we start to see evidence of the highs sinking to the south across northern Mexico. Maybe just a very broad west to southwest flow developing, and high temperatures around 103 to 106 with drier air coming in, less chances of showers and storms. And the same thing for the end of the forecast period, Monday the 24th. Somewhat drier conditions potentially coming in here, although the models certainly are showing a lot of spread out here. So we have a lot of time to watch for this. And looking at the temperatures through the period off of the deterministic European, and it's got a high of just 89 on Tuesday. My goodness. We may have 1 or 2 days, though, with highs under the century mark, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. But overall, temperatures will remain below normal for the next several days after today. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. Our next video comes back here tomorrow morning. Of course, if need be, we will provide you with updates throughout the day. And be sure to subscribe to our videos. That way, every time we post a brand new video, you'll get those notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there. Have a great Saturday.